Why are we doing this again?
Because the Facebook people want it. That's why. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us another 5 seconds of your time. I promise we won't take up too much of your time, but we want to get you caught up on what's been happening here at the Faint Signal Camp. I'm Randy Campbell. This is Henry Eisenbaum. And the last 6 months, it hasn't been, it's been pretty crazy to say the least. For us, we lost our main studio, which is Sonic Arts in Cincinnati. Sonic Arts decided to close its doors, and that was a big hit, obviously not just for us, but for the town of Cincinnati. And we lost a very unique facility, and it hurt. But thanks to Henry and his studio, we've been able to maintain moving forward, so to speak. So thank you, John McDaniel, for
Absolutely, thank you,
everything
John.
you did for not only us, but for Cincinnati. And we miss you. We miss you, and I don't know what else to say. I'm lost for words, you know. But within this last 6 months, you know, we were able to continue moving forward. Henry and I have finally gotten into the ranks, bringing on board some other musicians here in town that we've always wanted to work with. And we're going to keep that a secret for right now, but we just got some material in this week from one of them, and I'm telling you, we were extremely happy with what we got.
Amen to that, man. You know, the first album was a lot of fun putting that together and writing for it, but so far, in my humble opinion anyway, this album is twice, if not more, fun.
Well, there's a lot more
than that was. There's so much more going on in the writing, in the music, in the local and, well, not so local musicians that have graciously agreed to take a part in our coming up project here. I'm just really excited about it.
And so am I. And with that being said, we do have some footage of a sax player, Denny
Allen. Denny Allen, veteran musician of the northern Kentucky area, and I'm sure more. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time other than recording that great session that he did for us, but he was quite a guy.
And I was just going to say, I really wanted to hear some of his stories. He was a unique character, and I do mean that as a compliment, Denny. To the point of, I would have loved to just sat and he's a veteran of Nashville, I think he did mention, and I wouldn't doubt one bit that you've heard his work before somewhere along the line if you're listening to music anywhere in this country. He's been involved somewhere along the line. But with that being said, why don't we play them just a snippet of what he did for us, and we'll come back and talk about what's to come here out of the Faint Signal Camp.
Sounds good. Perk your ears.
That was a great night of, you know, we asked him, and I don't think it was as much the notes we wanted him to play. It was the feeling that we needed from Denny.
Absolutely.
And man, he nailed it, I thought. And the take that you heard is probably only a portion of what actually made it into the song. So at least you'll get an opportunity to see part of that recording and hear the rest here shortly. So with that being said, where do you think we are? We're
Wilder, Kentucky.
7. Well, you're not supposed to be giving out your address. We don't want people.
We're not in Wilder, Kentucky.
No. Well, I'd say we're about 75-80% on the way, don't you think?
Probably.
We were able to bring on board a couple of guys that I've always wanted to work with, and am so humbled by the fact that both of them are going to be working with us. And I think it's okay to say we want to, at least our next video, I want to bring in one of them, and that's Jim Cuesta.
Yep.
And we'll give a chat with Jim. Jim's a phenomenal keyboard artist here in town, and he's providing a track that when we asked him to provide us with something, he went above and beyond the Call of Duty, I thought.
Wear 2 pair of socks.
Maybe, no, I'm not even going to go there. But but with that being said, I've known Jim for many years, and finally I think we got a project that we can work together with. And with that being said, Jim's not the only one that's going, and Jim and Denny and the other person is not, I'd like to think, isn't going to be the end of it, because we've been so excited about collaborating with other musicians here in town, and again, very humbled with the fact that they've shown interest in working with us as well. So we're really looking forward to that.
Well, not to mention a couple of vocalists that we've already had the pleasure of working with.
See, now that's why you're here.
And,
you need to fill in the void that I absolutely. Oh my goodness sakes, that was another wonderful night. We had so much fun doing that with Mark Szabo and his wife Whitney Barraclough Szabo. We had a fun night of doing vocals with those two.
Just real quick, Cap. We were 4 in the booth, producing a 32 voice choir, which was a first for me, and it turned out, in my opinion, it turned out fantastic.
It was everything that we wanted it to be. Let's put it that way, and it fits into the track. I think it was meant to be, with just that feel. I mean, we all had that feeling going, and you can talk about all this auto-tune stuff you want. There's no auto-tune on this album. And
hey, if when I'm singing I suck, I suck. That's it. There is no auto-tune.
Well, what he doesn't know is that once we're done, I take the track back and find somebody who can sing and
Where's my
redo it.
pistol?
And he's But with that being said, do look out. We are going to be doing an Indiegogo campaign again. That was so successful the last time. And what's nice about this time around, a lot of things are already in place. So I think what we're going to be asking for this time around isn't going to be as much as what we did the last time, because we're at the point that what do we have left to do? Mastering.
There's really not a whole
cost.
lot left to do, but there still might be 1 or 2 surprises, because we're talking 1 or 2 people that might grace us with their presence on the album before it's all said and done.
Yeah. So please look on. I would say within the next month we'll have another video up, and I would like to think that by that point in time we'll be ready to spring that Indiegogo campaign on you, and let's start spreading the word again. There are some other avenues that we're looking at as far as promotion-wise goes and distribution. So as soon as we know anything along that line, you're going to be the first ones to find out as well, other than me and you. I mean, we'll find out first, obviously. But
okay.
Well, I wanted to keep this short just as a teaser, because I do want to bring Jim in the next time and have a nice little sit down with him, and I would like to hope that you'll be all interested in hearing what he has to say with what he's bringing in. Anything else you want to?
You know, I just would like to add in the next couple of months, we're going to be thinking about the album art, the cover art.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
If anybody, you know, is an aspiring artist out there, or you think you have some good ideas, even if it doesn't turn up to be the cover, front, or back, we may be compiling a booklet of art from folks like yourself that decide they'd like to send it in.
So if you're an aspiring Roger Dean, bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to see it. For right now, I'm Randy. He's Henry. We're out of here. And as always, it's great working with you again, Henry. And you owe me.
Likewise.
You owe me money, by the way.
There's a $10 check in the mail.
Well, just throw it through my PayPal.
Yeah, minus 15%.